All right. Milk.
See that real official. Got the
Milk
seal
and
of
money.
approval, baby. That's how
Milk
you know
and
it's
money.
legit.
That's my two favorite things, baby. Milk and money.
There's an L on this, but that's not what we're taking, buddy. We're not taking that.
We
Let's
for
let
sure
her
ain't
rip on
taking
this
some.
bad boy.
Let's do it. That's what we got cooking.
You guys know the drill. Same quarter, 1988.
1988, baby.
Funny origin story behind this quarter. Me and Nettie actually found we don't have an origin story for this.
Let's just get right into the nitty gritty.
Let's get right into the freaking nitty gritty. All right, winning numbers 46.
46,
39.
dude. That's a good winning number. I ain't gonna lie.
That is a freaking stellar winning number. 37.
37. I don't know about
13.
that number.
16, 24, and 48. Okay. Boom, boom. Come on, give us something, man. Give us a little something. For that 1%.
Give us a little something. Oh, my back. A little bit itchy. All good.
You want to know what is the worst kind of itch, though? It's like the bottom of your foot when you have a shoe, like a soccer shoe.
Yeah, dude. And you start like, you gotta find like your closest corner, bro, and you just start going at it.
Dude, it's freaking brutal, man.
Yeah. As we say with these scratchers, you know, for those of you who don't know, when whoever top three comments on this video is gonna get the winnings of the scratcher that wins. It's gonna be dispersed to the top three winners. So hey, we could have a winning ticket. You won't know.
Keep that in mind.
Unless you see.
So there's a vested interest for you to come and watch.
There is an invested interest.
Right, so
That's our tactic. That's our tactic. Hopefully it works.
Zilch, dude. Zilch.
Zilch. Year of Fortune. This is the Year of Fortune, actually. Okay.
What are we reviewing today, Nettie?
What are we reviewing? That's a good tongue twister, but that's also a better question. With that question, we're reviewing 1% milk. Low fat, baby. Low fat. Now, as you see, if you're looking at Kathleen Kid's desk, you can see, you know, we might have different brands, but it's all good. We're going to review our milk brands independently, but the taste, we're reviewing it dependently. Now, I know that dependently actually doesn't make sense in that sentence, but hopefully using context clues, you get the gist of it. 1% milk. It is the tier below 2% milk and the tier above skim milk. Now, my personal thoughts, I might as well just put it in. Personal thoughts, 2% reigns supreme. However, that doesn't mean I'm going to knock out 1% milk, you know? Thankfully, Captain Kid and I are blessed to not be lactose intolerant, so we have the fully capability to experience the full force of a cow's udder, which I'm very thankful for, because if not, then life would suck. Milk, oh, it's so good. However, I don't think it gets.
What's up with that brand? What's up with
this brand?
Nettie?
This I really don't know. Like Arla, I don't know if it's not. Now it's not a German brand. It was still purchased by a U.S. installation, so I believe it's American still. Arla. It looks like a yogurt brand. We'll dive into the packaging in a moment once Captain Kid pulls up the winning numbers. But yeah, so 1% milk is what we're going to be reviewing.
Still not. We got one last little strip left.
Ooh, went up to 5 mil. Went up to 5 mil.
Dude.
How much is that?
We're trying to get rich for you guys. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get rich for you guys.
We really are.
Charitable purposes.
Charitable purposes.
So, help us out, man. Remember, 48, 24, 16, 13, 47, 37, 39, 46
5 mil.
Is what we need.
What is that divided by 3? You guys have the chance of getting $1.6 million. Are you going to let that slide?
Hey, dude.
Dude, we should make a thing where you have to be the top comment and subscribed. Actually, you know what? Yeah, that's mandatory. You got to be subscribed as well. I'm getting you bitches.
Yeah, you guys better be subscribed. We're giving you guys $1 million, right?
Yeah, and I'm fucking drinking milk. But I'm also giving some great reviews on it and why you should either drink it or not drink it. Back in the day, I used to be drinking milk like nobody's business. My parents used to come home with like 3 gallons of milk. I kid you not, 3 gallons of milk, because me and my whole family would all be drinking milk. So my bones are not breaking. And if my bones are breaking, they are regrown into, what's that like material Wolverine had? Adamantium or something?
The thing that
Dude,
came out.
adamantium ain't shit compared to my bones. I'll say that for sure.
All right.
Liver King would
Nettie,
go
you
nuts
want
for
the
my
good
bone
news?
marrow.
You want the good news first or the bad news?
I'll take, dude, give me the good news. Give me the good news, man. Actually, no, go to the bad news.
Okay, so the bad news is we're $20 poor.
So we're $20 poor. Unfortunately, I think we're now $40 poor. Actually, I think we're about $60.
So that's the bad news. Okay.
Okay.
The good news is that we still got some good 1% milk to review. We're
Dude,
gonna look
we
at these winning
have-
numbers real quick
Well freaking said, dude.
for our show today. But you guys can all take a look at those. You could pause it if you want. Pause it on the screen. And we
Take a
got my
look at
boy over here. We got Vault Boy. He's always in frame the other way. Where's
Oh.
it at? Here we go. Boom. There you go. There it is. Bang. This. Nothing. Okay.
Dude, that was kind of sick. That like flew behind you.
Boom.
All right.
We got the middle child. No, not even the middle child. This is the neglected younger brother of the family.
It's true. This is like, I feel like this is like the middle tier of, if people want to be, if they don't want to consume something that's bad, they just go skim milk. But if you're a true milk connoisseur, then you'll go 2%. If, do I dare say, whole milk, which honestly whole milk is so fucking good. But
Dude, it's literally like cream. But
It's
anyway,
cream,
we're not
dude.
talking about the Mac daddies of milk. Because if milk was a family tree, obviously we'd have whole milk, right? We'd probably have some sort of half and half. We'd have whole milk. Whole milk's the daddy, half and half is the mom. First child that was born is 2% milk.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, neglected middle child, 1%, and then youngest is skim milk. So
Yep. But you do know, like the neglected middle child usually grows up to be the successful one. They're the ones that usually start a business. Like the oldest child is the one that usually like just kind of follows the family line and probably just works for whatever the dad worked. If they went to work like a 9 to 5, probably worked that, got promoted, went up in his career and became a pretty good job. The youngest child probably joined a band and was really good at like some kind of random hobby, like either a musician or like really good at a sport or really fucking good at chess for some reason. But that middle child, the middle neglected one, is the one that kind of goes independently. He's the ones that kind of spreads off, makes his own business. Probably is into the housing market and can buy you like a house for cheap.
and then like
This
later
milk
on
is
in
looking
life, he
to
gets
buy
into
me out.
sex, drugs, and women.
Sex,
A
drugs,
lot
and
of
women.
prostitutes.
Sex with drugs and women.
Like that scene in Wolf of Wall Street where you got
Dude.
DiCaprio just slaps that lady's ass. with
100%,
cocaine.
dude. 100%. That's
And
what
then
that's what this milk's for.
Yeah, dude. I mean, tell me about the appearance of that bad. But what do you think about it? If we're looking from what I see on my screen for you, I don't know. Let's see. Looking from what I see on my screen of yours, I mean, is that purple? That's like purple, a little sky. It's giving me some Mario 64 when you get the feather cap vibes.
It's a little light blue, and I'll be honest, like I'm used to 1% milk being what you see on Captain Kidd's screen, which is yellow, because I know that yellow is 1%. 2% is usually dark blue and whole milk is red. That's what I'm used to, but we're looking at something different here. We're looking at some light blue, which I'm not against it. It's light blue and white, so I like the color scheme. It's got like a
Give me
nice
some
little
fun
cow with
facts
like
there,
some
huh?
wheat.
Yeah.
It's a cute little cow, I'm not gonna lie. And I'm a pretty big fan of like the OG carton of milk, so I'm pro this packaging. I'm pro.
Yeah, your packaging is definitely more enticing than mine, because mine's just like, I mean,
I will say,
not
like,
much to be seen
yeah.
here. Versus
I'm
yours
not-
got like fun facts on the back. They got stories.
I don't want
They got everything
to what's the word? I don't want to put my review on your milk, but I will say that I'm not a fan of your handle. When people got like, I need some grippers, like 3 fingers.
3 fingers. Like, dude, I'm not a freaking abomination. I'm a
Like
human.
these, I grab this thing. Like there's no handle
Yeah.
needed. I just grab this thing. And I'm just back into action. I'm pouring. Okay, I kind of
What is it with this
jacked this
handle?
up.
I mean, like, whose fingers is this designed for? Like, oh yeah, I was actually in World War II and I got 3 of my fingers blown off, so this is what it's for. You just
Yeah.
no, man, that's just ridiculousness. I don't want all that.
Yeah.
Yours is definitely more enticing on the packaging.
Yeah,
I'll give it that.
I do say I like that you can see the milk though in yours. That is nice, you know. That shows that
You know what you're buying.
it gives me kind of like it gives me ready for milk, you know. It gets me ready for
You
milk.
know what you're buying. But with that being said, dude, I mean, I'm going into this with the bias because I've never ever been a fan of 1%. And I drink a lot of milk. I'm a milk connoisseur, if I say so
Yeah.
myself. Growing up, you know, I was a big soy boy.
Yeah.
So I'm not a big fan of the 1%ers, but
We'll see.
I say we let it rip. See what's
Let's let it
going on.
rip. A little ASMR on the opening. Hopefully you can hear this.
I heard that loud and clear. That was nice.
Nice.
All right, cheers, broskies.
Cheers.
Water to milk is always the best, man. The good taste of Arrowhead spring fresh water in my milk is what I look for every single day. I'm gonna tell you that much.
I will say, it's been a fat minute since I've had milk, and this has tasted pretty damn good. I ain't gonna lie.
I think I haven't had milk in years, to be honest with you.
You haven't?
I really haven't. Dude.
Right, it's been so
I really
long. It's
haven't.
crazy.
It's been a real long time for
Like
me.
we say how much of milk connoisseurs we are, and I do believe it. I do believe that Captain Kid and I are like absolutely like we're up there in the milk consumers, right? But I think it's
we're
like
veterans.
it's not something that we just have a lot anymore. My main beverage, to be fair though, is just water because I've been a big guy. You know, you don't drink your calories because that's easy. It's easy to do. But like milk, I forgot how like delicious it is. Like it's just nice and creamy and has that just dairy feel. I have like that dairy leftover feeling in my mouth, which a lot of people I think hate. But I fuck with that. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I got like
It's
a cow's
good.
udder. Like I'm
It's
sucking
good.
it right now. You
And
know.
not only that, just bringing back all those memories of elementary school. You think back to those milk bags when you were a kid.
The
a tall
milk
glass of
bags,
milk.
yeah, little
Come
jugs.
on. And then you throw some Nesquik in there, dude. You can't. It's undefeated. It really is
100%.
undefeated.
Let me get one more story.
And
Let me
not to
see one-
mention, you know, mommy milkers, mommy milkies, you know, also goes into correlation with milk, you know. So easy does it.
Yeah. Now, is this something that I would just buy alone and yeah, I mean that's it. Is this something that I buy alone? Like will I go somewhere, just buy milk and drink it as is? It's not, unfortunately. Like I gave my last review, you know, I don't think it's something that you can drink independently. It's something that you gotta have with something, you know, either
Like a
with
PB&J.
breakfast, with PB&J, with some crunchy, skippy peanut butter. Any kind of like a solid lunch, you know, breakfast, stuff like that. Definitely something would. Definitely something that's needed for that.
Dude, I 100% agree. I mean, you can't just have it on, like, you're not going to be going, you're not going to be jogging, you're not going to go for a run,
Yeah,
and whip
yeah.
out a carton of milk. You need to refrigerate it, realistically speaking, or else it's going to spoil.
Yeah,
That's another thing.
that is true.
I mean,
and you need it
which
cold.
actually-
You need it like cold,
it's a good
cold.
transition. It's a good segue to think, like, you know, in its origin, right? Because we talk about origins on this channel.
Yeah,
In its
origins
origin,
and oranges.
How the heck did they keep milk not spoiled back in the day? What did they do? Like, what did the Amish
Yeah.
people do? Like, what did the early like settlers do to keep their milk like not spoiled? Did they just like milk the cow and just bang right there, bang it down, or what's the deal with that?
That's
man?
another phenomenal question. Like, where did even milk start? You know, like, was a guy either one thirsty or was he horny? And did he go up to a cow and just start sucking? Like, did he know what he
Dude,
was getting
honestly,
himself
which
into?
begs the question: the
Yeah.
mommy milkers, dude.
The
Is
mommy
that why
milkers.
men
Was the
are so
cows
much
the
more
OG mommy
prone-
milkers?
Exactly.
Let's take a little gander. Let's see. Captain K, you want to do a little look in yourself, or
Yeah, I mean, switch it over to me. See what we got here.
I see what we got looking at Captain Kid's screen.
So here I'm on Google Chrome. I'm still, you know, as Nettie knows, I bought a new MacBook.
Dude,
And-
ultimate machine.
It's an ultimate machine, but I will
That's
say
that?
the
Oh,
least
cheers.
user friendly Least user-friendly device I've ever experienced, ever. But as you can see on my search bar, milk origin. Okay, it's pretty basic. Milk originated as a glandular skin secretion in snapsids. I mean,
What the fuck did you just say?
that's that's not what I was looking for. You know,
That's
I don't know
not what I was
kind of
looking
milk
for
this
at
is.
all. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, let's see. Okay, how about we go origin of milk in United States. That's pretty close enough. The Americas have long, strange history with milk. While the domestication of animals was a widespread practice, the introduction of milk to the diet on the continent only began in the 16th century as part of the process of territorial occupation and colonial domination.
Colonial
you know,
domination. So this is like
This is
a
interesting.
hey, I took your shit. Give me some fucking milk kind of drink.
It's like, hey, that's my cow, dude. What are you doing to it? He's just fucking milking it.
Going to town.
I bet you know, back in the day, there was some sick perverted dude who was just milking a cow.
Dude,
like, who would
milking the
think of
shit
that?
out of
I
that
don't know.
cow.
He was a pervert, and he's like, Jimmy, you're a genius. And he's like, huh? He's like, you didn't even know what was going on.
Oh, facts. You know there was no bucket.
Alright.
That or was going right into the dude's mouth.
To the introduction of the introduction of animals to the New World was one of the most effective strategies for consolidating European colonial agenda. Okay, here we go. The first cows arrived on the continent with Columbus, so Christopher Columbus brought them over
Okay.
on his second voyage in 1493. Dang, that's freaking early, dude.
1493.
That is insanely early. Okay.
Do you think the
And
cows have
spread
like
throughout the
changed
continent.
since then? I'm sorry,
Oh,
keep reading.
100%.
I'm already
No, yeah,
getting
I think
ahead of
they're-
myself with cows.
No, yeah. I mean, like, think about the mutations these guys must have gone through. That's another interesting thing that we have to think about.
Yeah.
Let's see, introduction of cattle. So, okay, 1943. The introduction of an expansion of cattle to the Americas helped the conquerors to occupy territories. That's messed up, dude. Instead of like attacking the natives, it says here they just send a fleet of cows just to go and shit all over their land. That is an insane strategy,
Dude.
That is literally an insane strategy,
Dude, they were
He's like,
playing that.
"Here." They're playing that balloons tower defense, that
Yeah.
Ebony, dude. They're all like, all right, I raise you my fleet of cows.
Dude,
Throw
deadly.
shit on all these
Deadly.
crops.
They had the
Support
power of the
various
cows
expert
before anyone knew.
activities. Look, yeah, it literally says activities that favored the empire. Conquest worked indirectly through bodies of cattle, taking up more and more space. That is fucked up, dude. Oh my gosh. The natives inhabitants, animals and humans, were invaded not only by the settlers, but also by their animals, who helped transform the Americas environments to suit European ends. So, like, the natives never even heard of a cow, and here we have this four-legged beast with, like, udders, fur.
They probably
and
thought it
just
was like
sitting there.
a government mutated zebra. Have you ever
Yeah,
thought about
like
that?
sitting
Like,
there with where my daughter Pasqua was supposed to have her little, you know, her little wheat hut, and there's this big old animal just taking a big dump on it. So, let's see.
wait, dude. Captain, I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm seeing some gnarly numbers over here.
Let me see what we got. Let me see what you got.
So you had yours found in. Let me see this real quick.
It was 1493 was like when it was brought to United States.
This size over here, dude. I'm looking at 9,000 to 7,000 BC.
In Mesopotamia.
That's a bro. These guys were the OG cow tamers.
Dude, these guys
was-
didn't even
well-
know how to take shits, let alone tame a cow. That's unbelievable, dude.
Dude, because I wanted to look into 1% milk specifically. Dude, this looks like just a milk is a. Let me see.
Mesopotamia, Hammurabi's code.
Dude, I
Like
don't care
ancient
about any of
civilization.
this, bro. I just need to see 1%.
You're right. We're going
This is the
too
only
early.
place where it literally says 1% fat content. When was milk made into different types, I guess? Milk. It keeps bringing me to the same milk. Historical timeline. Dude, yeah, 8,000 BC. Dude. Oh, man.
Well, I mean, 1% milk must have been invented much, much later. Because, how are you going to sparse the fat in milk? You know?
Exactly, you know? How is it,
Sure,
extracted?
the ancient Yeah, the ancient civilizations, they built all these things that are inexplicable, like the pyramids, and,
Yeah.
all their engineering. But here, so this is what I got, Nettie. Here we go. Historical timeline.
Let
History
me.
of cow's milk from the ancient world to the present.
Back to
And
your screen.
I'm looking from, I don't know, it says britannicaprocon.org. So it's a pretty decent, reliable site. We could skip all this nonsense. So let's go and scan down. So national school lunch ad. Okay, how about this? We do this. Control F. Oh shoot, that's not features not available on this not user friendly.
Nutrition labeling of fluid milk.
Um,
Fluid milk promotion acts? There's no way Milk was getting their own acts.
what in the world? Okay, I'm trying to see where the
Gary
1%
Management.
began.
Got Milk. Barbie released. 1998. Bless my birth year.
In 1895, commercial pasteurizing machines for milk were introduced to the United States.
There we go.
When
That's
was
how to be it.
1% milk introduced? 1994.
Okay.
1994.
Sales of the 1%. 1994, yeah. You got it.
Oh, dude, it's for
Oh,
New York Times, and
dude.
they absolutely blocked me.
New York fucking Times, bro.
This is why
Get
you're
in the
a
Times.
failing company, dude. I'm not paying for your bullshit.
I'm tired of seeing
Okay.
that milk in Wikipedia everywhere, bro. It just says milk. Okay.
1994. When was 1%, 2% milk? Yeah.
Okay, wait. When was 2% invented?
So 2% it says it was invented.
1940s. 1% was
Roy
1994.
Robertson.
Okay.
An individual named double R. Roy Robertson.
So 1% was a bit
milk.
newer.
1% was a bit newer.
Okay.
They needed something a little lighter.
Yeah.
94. That's not too long ago, though.
It really
Like,
wasn't.
In the grand scheme of things, I guess.
All right.
In the
What does
grand
that bring
scheme
us
of
to?
things, It's not too long ago.
So was this worth it? Price wise, was this worth it? What do you think?
I'm gonna go flat out no. I didn't like the taste. I didn't like the packaging. I didn't like paying $4 for it. I paid $4
Milk
for it. It
is
wasn't on sale.
expensive, huh?
It's so expensive, dude.
Yeah.
It's like I didn't like paying $4, and then nutritiously, it's not even all that great for you. So I'm gonna say it's definitely not worth it. I mean, we can go anywhere to buy it, but it's just like it's not for me, dude. It's not for me.
You know,
It's a controversial take, but
it is controversial. I would say for price wise, like, I mean, it's good for the price. Here's the issue. I would rather have different kinds of milk, but for the price, it definitely is. I feel like I'd say it's pretty good because you can put it in with like so many other things. Like it is the pinnacle of anything that has to do with baking. It is a great drink. It is very versatile. It's a great drink. It is I mean, shit. That's really the only two things. But I mean, just
how
those
much
two
did you
alone.
pay for yours?
I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I don't remember. So I would just say it's the same as yours. How much did you pay?
I paid $4, man.
$4.
That's a lot. That's a lot for this thing.
That is.
I mean, especially in considering we're already $60 down. For
Yeah,
an extra
we
$4,
are.
just it adds a little sting to it.
That is, and you can get like a yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. It wasn't worth it.
I think okay. I
wasn't
think
worth
that's
it.
where we can. I think we disagree on this point because I think it is worth. It would be worth it for me. Maybe it's just because I haven't. Like if it's something that I would buy weekly, then it might be something where I'm like, oh shoot, I'm spending like a lot of money on this. But it's just so versatile. Buying it, it will 100% go to a good use. I know it's going to be used. It could be. I know I'm going to either put it in my coffee. I know I'm going to drink it. I know I'm going to use it for baking. I know I'm going to use it for cereal. Like it's just so many things that I know it's going to be used for.
I think my argument against that is like for coffee, I'd go half and half. I use half and half.
Yeah.
For cereal, I don't eat cereal all that much.
Like you can
And then
always
if I'm
use
gonna
something
spend
else.
$4, if I'm gonna spend $4, I'm throwing it with water. You know what I mean? I'm going water.
Yeah.
We're fighting
I
wars
am-
on water, dude. Definitely not smart water though. I mean, I'm going some water. You're not affording smart water with that.
Check it out.
$4.
Our review on smart water. Yeah, I am like very pro water now. Like everything I have is usually just water. And
I mean, overall score though.
Exactly. Is that? I think that's next. Yeah, we going into score. So now, I did gas this up a bit. You know, I said that I like the taste. I said I missed the dairy products. I'm not lactose. I can use it with everything. It's the pinnacle of everything. I'm practically, if this milk carton had a physical udder, my mouth would be on it right now. So you're probably thinking, oh, dude, this is gonna be like an easy like 8 or 9. Here's a line. I don't think there will ever be a time where I would get 1% over its counterpart 2%, over the older sibling, or dare I say the dad, the whole milk. I know that this guy is probably into the housing market. I know that he has a great running business, and I know he's trying to get people to wipe his windows. Unfortunately, I'm not. That door's closing. I'm not buying it. I'll have to stick with either the oldest brother or the dad. So with that, I still do like that it's milk. So I have to put it above 5. Because I will, if I were to have either nothing or 1% milk, I'm having the 1% milk.
Over 5, huh?
I'm going to be putting it over 5. And I think I'm going to be putting it at, I'd say a score that you recently said was 5.5. And I think that's where I'm going to put it, 5.5.
5 on 1%?
5
maybe?
on 1%. I think so.
Yeah, you're giving out 5.5s like left and right,
I
man.
don't think so.
On 1%? Dang, all right.
Either 5.5 or 5 flat. Because like,
I get it. I mean, it's like it's pretty.
And like you
versatile.
say,
It's a
things
versatile
might
product.
change. You know, things might change. The more things that we review, the more I get to see the scale, because the scale is editable. I don't know exactly where everything will lie on the scale, so we'll have
That's
to see.
fair.
We'll have to see where this goes.
I mean, me on the other hand,
I'm done here.
can't use it. I can't use it for cereal. I haven't had cereal in years. I haven't drank milk in years. I've already gone in with a predetermined bias that I don't like 1%. I'd much rather have 2% or whole milk. You know, if I'm going to have milk, that idea where you're going to just go all out.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to have to
Yeah.
give it a flat 2, dude.
Flat 2.
2. A flat 2, 20%.
Flat 2.
Barely passed for me. I mean, I had 2 sips of it. Couldn't do it again, dude. I feel like I need to take a dump just because I don't even want it in my body. I
Dang.
want whole milk now. That's all I
Yeah.
want. So I'm going to go flat 2 for those reasons, dude.
So what's the average of that? Let's see. What I have, 5.5, and you got a 2.
5.5, yeah.
All right, the official NAC rating on this, 3.75.
3.75, man.
That is the official NAC rating.
I got to write that down.
Did we get the last one in?
3.75.
I totally forgot to put the last one in.
Oh, dang, it's in a different doc. 3.75, yeah.
Locked in? Locked and loaded?
Dude, we're locked in.
There's a lot of other
That's the show.
there's a lot of other milks
You
in
know?
the markets, and that's there's different percents, different flavors, there's different everything, different cows. I'm pretty sure they're like bulking cows. They have like specific kinds of milk created, so it's a lot of things that you can do with it.
I know, this is only scratching the surface, right? 1%.
Yeah.
There's chocolate milk, like that chocolate milk that's just
Yeah.
straight up in the carton at the store you could typically buy. That stuff is pretty freaking fire.
And who knows?
You know?
Like, although we have different brands, I don't know how much they taste different. In my head, I feel like milk is milk. 1% milk is 1% milk, but they could taste different. I don't know, so we won't know that. We're just gonna assume that it is. That might be ignorant, but hey, you gotta pull the trigger at some point, So
There we have it. 3.75. 3.75.
official
I was
NAC
going
rating.
with the bias.
Stamp. Wait, stamp
Boom.
on that NAC rating, baby.
Easy done. And that's the show, baby.
That's partially why I like this 1% milk right here.
You toss it in those freaking that Kellogg, that Pop-Tart owner.
Gonna be a good night, baby.
Attaboy.
All right.